The Oregon Fish and Wildlife Department hatchery, called Roaring River, raises more than 1 million catchable trout for 96 lakes and ponds across northwest Oregon. In fact, the hatchery's super large rainbow trout produce so many trout eggs that something special happens to the surplus. They go to school.
Some of you have 2, some of you may have 3 schools you're getting for. Just need to get you that number of eggs.
Last February, thousands of surplus trout eggs left Roaring River to end up in the hands of volunteers, like Leroy Schultz. He's a member of the Northwest Steelheaders.
Our particular group of Northwest Steelheaders works with 37 schools. I feel like I'm a doctor at times, delivering all these little babies. So
I've got 2 grandsons that are just nutty about fishing, and they're only 6.5 or 3.5 years old. So and it's this kind of stuff that makes them go. So it's cool.
The volunteers are a critical part of a steelheader program called Eggs to Fry.
How you guys doing today? My name is Mr. Tom, okay, and I'm a Northwest Steelheader. What did I bring you today? Rainbow trout! Rainbow trout, yes I did.
The Northwest Steelheaders donate their time and raise money to buy expensive equipment to raise the eggs to fry.
I brought you 500 of my best little fishing buddies. Okay?
Steelheaders like Tom Vanderplatt also bring enthusiasm to the students in Mrs. McOmie's 2nd grade classroom.
Did you see the little black spot?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
That's the baby.
That's their eye. That's their eye. So they're already starting to grow. You'll take care of them for me?
Yeah.
Yes. So real quietly, let's move over towards the tank. We do what we call full service. We bring the tanks to them, we bring the eggs to them, we help them with getting the fish released. And you see this all over the state. Really important from an education standpoint for Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife and also Northwest Steelheaders. Here we go. This is almost as good as catching a fish.
You're catching a kid.
Catching a kid. Catching a future fisherman is what I'm really catching. And that's what I really want. And also the connection that people have with streams and nature and fish.
Over the next 6 weeks, the eggs evolve into fish, and the experience becomes a launching point of teachable times for writing assignments, science vocabulary, and math lessons. The students closely monitor the fish each day. They measure water temperature to make sure it's cold enough for fish survival.
What have you learned about what fish need in order to survive?
They take the water in their mouth and the gills trap the oxygen and all the rest of the water passes.
Wow, I'm impressed. You've learned a lot.
Even art projects become part of the weekly lesson plans that allow the kids to explore and express what they've learned about aquatic environments.
It takes it from that 2-dimensional concept, looking in a book, to that 3-dimensional piece where they're right in front of our eyes. It comes alive, absolutely.
6 weeks later, each student helps bag up their fish for moving day.
She's able to take this project and really make it a thematic unit. So she's able to cover math and science and writing, and because the kids do have such ownership and such engagement with it, the quality of their work definitely shows.
Win-win.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The kids and the fish and even the parents travel to a small stream that flows into HAGG Lake in Washington County.
Do you think they know what's coming? Freedom!
It's the capstone event that everyone's been waiting for.
You're going to watch them go out. There's more. Watch, watch, watch.
Excited to see those fish go into the water and waving goodbye and knowing that they have been successful at another project and it's going to be there for them in the future.
Now hold on. Bye-bye, Fry.
This year marks the 20th spring that Northwest Steelheaders has offered the Eggs to Fry program in Oregon schools.
Bye, little Fry.
To date, thousands of youngsters have had a chance to learn more and develop ownership in Oregon's great outdoors.
Over in the river where the river grasses grew, with the mother rainbow trout.
They even sing a farewell song to their finny friends. And Schultz adds, while the young faces change each year, one thing never changes.
The excitement that we see in the kids' face, it is always there.